I had my microphone turned off, so the introduction has been delayed by a couple of seconds. Sorry for the silence there. Anyway, I'm gonna completely skip the introduction that usually goes like this. Hello, I'm RGB and I'm back again with another replay of StarCraft played on fastest map. And this time we have BJ, Jaedol, who I assume BJ is like this broadcast jockey. So it's not the other word that you are probably thinking of when I say BJ. And Jaedol is playing the brown Terran and he's playing against Voss, who's playing the teal Zerg. And this time we have Voss again and he's not playing against the boss. So this time it looks like Voss has become the boss after beating the boss, and now Voss is trying to establish his dominance as the boss by fighting against Jaedol. Jaedol starts off with a barracks in his choke and a depot inside his base and another barracks probably at his choke. So he's going for somewhat of a, what is considered a more cheesy build for the Terran, as he's going for the rush. And he will scout the side spots with this SCV and also with the SCVs that are finishing the barracks. And here, Voss sending 2 drones to his... It honestly looks like Voss is up to whatever Jaedol is up to, because he scouted Jaedol's base with the Overlord and he sees that there are no buildings at all inside of Jaedol's base, so he has to be expoing his barracks. And Voss was right. Voss now finds the expo and they're expertly microing their workers, trying to kill the other person's workers, but they both fail at killing workers at all. And there is a Marine out now, and a single drone goes down, and SCV almost went down, but was microed backwards really quickly and is now getting repaired. This is just a little early phase, already had some really nice micro on display. And now Jaedol is going for the attack, whereas Voss is only making a single Sunken at his choke, and that Sunken will most definitely die to this attack that Jaedol is now throwing out. And there is a bunker being constructed, 3 SCVs focusing down the creep colony, and the 2 Marines there in the back. The Marines get... He fails to block the Zerglings from having access to his Marines, but the Marines still do way too much damage for these Zerglings, and the Zerglings go down. And the Zerglings only take down 2 Marines or so, but take down 4 Zerglings in total, and now Voss sending the Zerglings to kill whatever Marines will spawn for Jaedol, and Jaedol in response to that is just killing the Sunken and now killing the hatchery at the front of Voss's base. It looks like Voss is no longer the boss because he is getting slapped around like a bitch by Jaedol, and Jaedol now started the gas, making more depots, and that Zergling of Voss is hunting for SCVs now, and there is an academy being constructed for Jaedol. Voss is now sending out more Zerglings out of his base, and he's just going to completely circumvent that bunker. How many units are in the bunker? I wonder. There's 2 Marines inside the bunker. Jaedol is now pulling back his Marines to his base, and the Zergling that was in his base has died. And now Voss is just completely ignoring whatever Jaedol is throwing at him, and he's cutting off the supply line. But he's failing at cutting off the supply line, as the Marines that just finished still get sent to the bunker, and the Marines that were finished just before that get sent to the bunker at the main. So now Voss is left with just attacking the outer rim of Jaedol's main base, whereas Jaedol is successfully taking down the hatchery. No, Voss saves the hatchery as the Sunken that is in range of the bunker is trying to take down the bunker, and Voss is now taking down the SCVs, and he's pulling more Zerglings from his base. And the hatchery does go down eventually, but now he has more Zerglings, and the Zerglings are now killing the SCVs, but the bunker is killing the Zerglings also. And now he has... The Sunken alone deals more damage than this SCV can repair, so in a little bit we will see this bunker going down. And yeah, very exciting start actually. And he pulled the Marines out of the bunker and sends them back to the outer portion of his choke. Now he's pulling them back to the barracks. And there is a Marine weapon upgrade, and there's also a stim going on. Is he making medics? He is making 2 medics. He's making a single medic. He canceled the other one. He's now lifting the barracks up over the wall, and he's going to try to sneak in a fire bat from inside of Voss's base. But I think that Voss pulls his Zerglings back, and he did hear it. Oh, he saw it with this Overlord actually. Let me see if he can see that. He can almost see it with that Overlord, but I think he heard the sound which gave it away. And now he's just preventing the barracks from landing, and Jaedol is going to hover the barracks over the minerals of Voss to stop Voss from being able to click and send his drones to his minerals. And now he's still adding on to his choke. He's pretty far behind compared to Jaedol, although Jaedol, while having quite a big mass of Marines out already, has also been delayed because he had so many SCVs off of his minerals for so long and even lost a couple of SCVs. I think he lost more SCVs than Voss lost drones, although Voss did lose his hatchery, which is also a huge loss for him. But there is already a Hydralisk den being constructed, so he can take down the barracks with Hydralisks. He's not going to make an upgrade there. I assume he's just going to make 1 or 2 Hydralisks. There's 2 Hydralisks being made. He's now also on gas. He's going to add on a lair sometime soon, because he's definitely going to need a lair to fight against a Terran. And now there is a single command center out for Jaedol, and the second one is being made. There are 2 depots out, and he is just heavily mining from a single gas and pumping out a huge amount of Marines. He's slowly balling them up and grouping them up, waiting for the... Did he get the range upgrade? I missed if he got the range upgrade. I assume he did. Right after the stim upgrade. And he's now, he thinks that he has enough Marines to take down the choke that Voss has. But I don't think he knows that Voss added a lot of Sunguns there. And he goes for the scan and he notices that there are quite a lot of Sunguns there. And that might be too much for Jaedol to kill. Jaedol is going to wait for another wave of Marines to finish from the barracks and then group them up too. And once he has them all there, I think he is going to stim attack the front. And here Voss is already making a lair, so he's definitely planning on going for lurker tech, considering he also has 2 Hydralisks out, and it would be way more cost efficient for him to go for lurkers instead of Mutalisks. So it would just take way too long to go for Mutalisks and be able to fight this off. And there is a tank being produced, there's a siege tank being researched, and there's a starport being constructed right next to it. When will Jaedol attack? Jaedol is now spreading out his Marines, spreading out his medics also, and he stims all of his units, lets his units heal up before he sends them, and now he sends them all in, and the medics cannot have access to the front ones, but a lot of these Marines are killing the Sunguns. 2 Sunguns have died, but a lot of Marines are dying too. 3 Sunguns down, 4 Sunguns down, and that is 2 Sunguns on very low HP, and he will definitely take down all of these Sunguns, and the Sunguns are dying very quickly, and Voss taps out. Because he is nothing to answer behind these Sunguns. And Jaedol wins with a very, very nice pulled off, but also a very simple Marine stim engage. After he did some really successful damage with his cheesy 2-wreck choke build. And did a lot of damage to Voss. And Voss was simply slowed down way too much to ever be able to come back into this game. Like, unless Jaedol did this attack, Voss would probably have had enough time to rebuild a little bit more and probably stand a chance. But Jaedol recognizes this and immediately goes for what he assumes is the best countermeasure against letting Voss rebuild his base. And it works out perfectly fine in his advantage. So thanks for watching this a lot of very short games on my channel today. But hope you don't mind. I hope you are amused and entertained. And if you're not, well, my bad. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.